First thing I want to say is that I'm a 45-year-old man arguing about some cartoons right now on YouTube. My daddy must be proud. And here's the review. Yeah, so reason for this video is because I was on my main man Did You Z That's channel on Z Talks, and we were talking about Transformers 1, how criminally underrated that film is because not a lot of eyeballs were on it. Because like a lot of people, I was one of those people like, this shit looks like something that would be on Nick Jr. or Disney Jr. or whatever. You know, nothing that, this looks like a little kitty version of Transformers. And it is the total opposite of that. So shout out to my man Q Reviews. He put me on, he said, yo, man, you gotta check out Transformers 1. I just got out the movies and yo, that's some of the best Transformers I've ever seen. And I'm like, all right, I'll take his word for it because me and Q, we have similar tastes. And I went and saw it. I enjoyed it. I reviewed it. That's probably my most viewed video. Thanks, y'all. 7,000 views. And people were arguing with me in the comments because I said, this is probably the best Transformers movie I've ever seen. And people were arguing with me. They were arguing. They were saying, no, how could you say it's better than the 86 Transformers movie? You don't know what you're talking about. Look, I understand this is all subjective, and I'm still going to say what the fuck I'm going to say. It is what it is, you know. Yo, get your own channel, talk about your shit, then I'll come in the comments on your video and talk smack, all right? But listen, I'm going to tell you the reasons why I think that Transformers 1 is better than Transformers the movie. Now, don't get me wrong. Transformers the movie for its time was, I say, somewhat revolutionary because the animation at the time was top tier, especially compared to the Saturday morning cartoons. Like the Saturday morning cartoons, the animation was very good on the intro, but then the actual cartoon itself, especially if you watch it now, it's really mid. You can watch the 86 Transformers the movie and the animation still holds up. That was like some of the best animation at the time, right? So even as a 7-year-old kid, my issue with that movie is, okay, well, first I'm gonna say, yeah, animation was cool. The first 20 minutes of the movie was flawless. So the whole thing where the battle on Cybertron, you know, Megatron attacking the Autobot ship, which is still shocking because they killed like so many of the main characters. And so that scene left me conflicted because as cool as that scene was, because like it came out of nowhere, like holy shit, they just killed off some major Autobots. But then at the same time, it's like, wait a minute, I had the toys of all these characters. The cartoon spent 2 years establishing these characters and having us to love these characters just to kill them off in the beginning of the movie. And then the whole Battle of Cybertron was cool. That was like, you know, what we've been wanting on a Saturday morning cartoon for the longest, right? And then it happened. Hot Rod, a new character introduced, voiced by Judd Nelson, is this new hotshot character. And he is the reason for Optimus Prime getting killed. And I don't want to hear nobody talking shit in the comments. Well, technically, it wasn't Hot Rod that got him killed. What got Optimus Prime killed was... Oh, I don't want to hear that shit. Go back and watch it again. Optimus Prime had him beat, buried, and consecrated. All right, in the words of my man Kincaid. And then here comes Hot Rod. Oh, no, you don't, Megatron. Out of the way, Hot Rod. Murdered. So yes, as much as I love the first 20 minutes of that movie, after Optimus Prime got killed, it ripped the soul out of my body as a 7-year-old kid. I was heartbroken. I was devastated. And I think I shed a tear, right? And then after that, the movie just kind of fell apart for me. I didn't care because I blamed Hot Rod for getting the main character killed. Optimus Prime was a hero to a lot of us kids. I dressed up as him for Halloween one year. I forgot if I was 4 or 5, but I dressed up as Optimus Prime. I had the toy, I had the truck. Hot Rod got him killed. So now for the rest of the movie, we're supposed to be with Hot Rod now and side with him and be on his side? Fuck no, I don't want to be on his side. I don't want nothing to do with Hot Rod. Get off of me. I was rooting for Galvatron more than Hot Rod. And another thing, so Megatron comes in and he wipes out all the Autobots, right? But then he gets fucked up himself. And one of my favorite scenes when Starscream had him and he's like, you know, wait, I still function. Wanna bet? Starscream! Yeah. That shit was tight. And so when Galvatron turned him into, when Unicron turned him into Galvatron, I thought that was gangster as shit. But I'm like, as cool as Galvatron was, I'm like, but damn, I miss Megatron. I mean, they're basically the same character, but now it's voiced by Leonard Nimoy. He's just a totally different body and shit. I'm like, what are we doing here? The highlights are yes, the soundtrack, the animation, that first 20 minutes, but after that, it just goes to shit. All right, it lost me as a kid. Even when I watch it to this day, I watch it to that part and then I'll turn it off. Now, Transformers 1 kind of does the opposite, where it starts out really kiddie and kind of lighthearted, but as the movie goes, you see, wait a minute, they're expanding the lore of I almost called it Autobot City. What's it called? Cybertron. So it expands the lore of Cybertron and how these Transformers came to be, and just and the character, like, I love what they did with the characters and with this world building that they did, and then the brotherhood between Optimus Prime and Megatron. How you already know what's gonna happen, but still to see them getting along and fighting side by side as brothers, and then to see Megatron's turn to the dark side, so to say. And it didn't come out of left field. It didn't come out of nowhere. There's a dope ass reason why he turned, and you believe in him why he turned, and you kind of almost side with them. Like, listen, I know where this nigga coming from. Whereas in the cartoon, he was just straight up evil, but you understood where Megatron was coming from, and him and Optimus Prime had, like, they went from brothers to fighting, and now they're like mortal enemies. And it was done so beautifully and masterfully. And by the end, I was like, damn, this shit kind of got dark. But this is the Transformers movie I think everybody in my age bracket, I think, wanted to see. I think we all wanted the 86 movie to be this movie. Okay, we wanted Optimus Prime versus Megatron. And if we get it, hopefully we get a sequel, we can continue that. We can really bring to life what we wanted to see in the 86 movie. Not that Hot Rod shit, and definitely not fucking Rodimus Prime. Miss me with Rodimus Prime. Are you serious? He opens up the Matrix of leadership and Optimus chooses him after he got him killed? Listen, I'd rather Ultra Magnus open that son bitch up. And Ultra Magnus just got dissed. When he open. Damn it, open. 86 Transformers is a good movie. Okay. But just as a fan of Transformers and what the cartoon meant to me, what the toys meant to me, I felt betrayed as a fan. But it was done very well. But I just felt like, damn, you had to kill everybody. But I get it. They want to sell toys, so that they want to wipe out that first wave. And here's the new generation of Transformers. I don't want the new generation of Transformers. I want Bumblebee. I want Ironhide. I want Starscream, Megatron. I mean, you can add Galvatron, not Galvatron, but you can add what's his name, Unicron in there. He was cool. But come on, man, are you serious? And G.I. Joe the movie came out not too long after that. So you fucking fanboys of Transformers the movie, right? Yo. Okay, if this movie is so great, then why did G.I. Joe do damage control and say, okay, we want to learn from the mistakes that Transformers did? And so what they did was they went from killing Duke, spoiler, okay, so Duke is like the G.I. Joe version of Optimus Prime. They go from killing Duke to just putting him in a coma because of the backlash that they got from Transformers the movie. And this is before the internet. Okay, there was probably so much hate mail for Hot Rod and what they did, and you killed Optimus Prime, so they had no choice but to now save Duke and just have him in a coma. And they strayed away from killing a lot of the main characters like they did in this movie. And I think, to me personally, I feel like G.I. Joe the movie is a superior movie over Transformers 86. I said it. Animation, yes, Transformers is way better animation-wise, but man, I thought G.I. Joe the movie captured the essence and the spirit of the cartoon while yet still making it kind of dark for a movie, and yet delivering to the kids, what I'm saying, a blend of the old characters, and now we introduce the new ones. Okay, so you can introduce and bring in new characters without killing out all the old characters. You know what I'm saying? That's something I guess, Kathleen Kennedy didn't get the memo on that. I'm not going to go there, but I think you know what I'm talking about, Star Wars. And I'm sorry, Perez. but we can still keep Duke. We can still keep Serpentor and Cobra Commander. You know what I mean? We can still keep those guys. But yeah, you can still give us Nemesis, Enforcer, and Globulus, and Falcon. Not Falcon, but Falcon, and all those new guys. You can do that. You can blend. We can be all one big happy family. But see, Transformers didn't do that. They said, no, we're going to wipe everybody out and bring in a whole new wave of toys for you to buy. But they underestimated a child's connection to a cartoon, to a character. And that's what they fucked up. But that's what Transformers 1 got right. So I'm going to end it with this, y'all. So I said my piece. Transformers 1 is a superior film to Transformers 86, and I'll be watching that more than 86, okay? So this is now my Transformers movie, unless they do a sequel that does it better. But right now, Transformers 1 is my Transformers movie. All right, if I go back to 86, I'll watch it up to Prime almost kills Megatron, and I'll stop it right before Hot Rod fucks it up. That's where I stop. That's where the movie ends for me. And I'll probably fast forward to when Galvatron takes out Starscream. I always thought that shit was dope. You know, what he say? How you say it? The one, Megatron, is that you? Here's a hint. It fucking disintegrated him. I thought that shit was dope too. So yeah, y'all, comment freely below. I'm pretty sure some of y'all gonna come in there, but comment freely. Okay, this is open for discussion. Do you prefer Transformers 1 or do you prefer the latter? What's the name? Transformers 86. And if you like and dig this content, like and subscribe, notification bell in the corner. This is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.